All right, well, it is Thursday morning. I get the impression that it doesn't work this way all over the place, but here in the Midwest, we have yard sales. Long yard sales are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, not Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so I just saw a sign that says 5 miles west this way in this little rural town where my sons go to school. Like, we live in the city of Peoria, but just on the outskirts, like just barely. And then my kids go to school in the country town that is directly north rather than going south into town. And so anyway, we're out in this Dunlap, this rural community, and there's a sign that says 5 miles west down this road, there's yard sale. And so we're gonna go see what that entails. So it'll be interesting. We're gonna see if we can't find some sales today. There definitely are gonna be a bunch tomorrow. I've got a lot of things to get done at home, but I made sure in between taking kids to school that I got my shipping done. So I got a bunch of house stuff to do, but not a lot of Mod and Pop thrift stuff to do. But it's just me and Evie. We're gonna go hit some yard sales, see if we can't find some bangers. But the sides to sides are funny.
Yeah.
And I still have the haul from Goodwill yesterday sitting here. So it is what it is. I don't need anything, so I'm probably just gonna pick up bangers. I don't necessarily think driving 5 miles to find one garage sale is worth it. But on a Thursday this early in spring, 5 miles one direction to get there from the closest town, it might be there's not a lot of people out here and we find some cool stuff. And you don't know until you get there, right? Like the last time I did basically exactly this, only it was straight north. We ended up finding $5 worth of pins that I sold for $60 the same day, and I still have a handful to sell. And yeah, it just, you guys get it. It's treasure hunting, and you follow leads that you feel like following at the time. That's the other thing, is like, there are people who text me every community sale in the neighborhood that they see on Facebook, and I appreciate that. And no, it's not just you. You're like, oh, he's calling me out again. Not just you, a bunch of people. What did I not see? Oh, that wasn't the yard sale though, baby. That was just somebody's house where they have a barn and a car collection. Anyway, I get, this time of year, I get 5, 6, 8 messages a day. Hey, this place is having a community sale. Hey, I saw this ad for an estate sale. And I greatly appreciate all of that. But I don't like to go to community sales a lot. And I don't like to go to sales that I feel like are gonna be competition. Like, I don't want to go to a place where I'm gonna have to look for parking and there's gonna be 47 people all in this one neighborhood looking for 50 people at 17 sales. And I know there's competition. Somebody's beat me to this one, and somebody beat me to Goodwill yesterday before I got there, and there are people everywhere. But I'm not gonna drive 20 minutes in one direction to go to a community sale that's well advertised. I don't know, it just seems boring to me. I wanna drive around, spontaneously find some sales and get the goods that are there, that are either out of my way when I feel like going out of my way, or along the way of somewhere else I'm going. But so this weekend there should be all kinds of sales close to my house and in neighboring communities. And so tomorrow will probably be a big day for yard sales, but today should be a little bit of a day for yard sales. And we tried to prep to make sure we were ready to go. I am watching the road more than I'm watching the phone, just so you know. But this is curvy, windy back road. Hopefully this doesn't end up being the same sale that we went to. Holy cow, look at this road coming up here. So we're going down and a little S curve and then straight up in the air This isn't nearly as much S-curve on this bridge as the last one S-curve was. Whoa! Man, it doesn't look quite the same on the camera as it feels in person. Whoa, are we going up the hill?
Yeah. Baby.
All right, well, we'll see you when we get there. Okay, and so there are two sales right here in this like neighborhood. It's a rural road that has a handful of houses, and two houses that are reasonably close have a sale. So we'll see what we can find. I like the looks of that. Harley rug. Carpets. I think that's probably unofficial. Mark McGuire, but that means that there's vintage stuff here. Yeah, I think that's just somebody's project. That's cool though. Do we need this giant tent? Right. There's some stuff that's not in there. Let's see what kind of, what is this? Oh, Tree Lodge. Oh, this is like hunting and war. Whew. Ooh. Hey, who's this guy? Did you see this guy? Donald! You want to grab that Donald?
Yeah. But I'm cold.
You're cold?
Yeah. What is he?
Who's this?
He's Donald. He's a man. He's.
Oh,
Dad,
Dan
did you
Harris.
see that one? He's a penny bank.
Yeah, he's a penny bank. I did notice that.
He's a bottom. He's a
Hats, Titleist, Adidas. How much are your hats?
$1 a piece.
Well, that's the take 'em all price.
And there's more.
Yep. Oh, that's neat. Pennywise mask. Yeah.
College though.
Oh.
He'd wear gloves out like you can't believe. And he even had like a pad right in this part of the glove.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
In practice, catching 4 pitchers, 100 pitches a day or something, you know.
Dad, oh, give me a minute, babe. I'm looking.
He's so good.
You're gonna be fine. It is chilly, man. Considering.
Well, you're dressed for a chili.
Right? Yeah. I got up and I told my wife, I'm like, well, I'm gonna dress like it's summer, even if this cold spring isn't gonna agree with me. We're gonna. Well, and I got the thumbs up on clearing you out for tents, which probably means I'm gonna have to go run for money unless you unless you have Venmo.
I have Venmo.
I can Venmo you for the tents.
I got this can go in one section.
I'm not even asking for prices. I'm just making a pile.
Well,
The other guy first, but somebody was coming out of their driveway just in time for me to not make it in there. Well, I guess I'm glad I came here because finding all kinds of cool stuff. What? What is this?
So good.
2005. You're so cold.
Yeah.
I think you'll be okay for just a couple minutes. And we'll go get in the van and we'll turn the heater on. Vintage Wrangler for sure. Nice vintage.
I found this shirt.
G&D Transport.
15 for all these?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I have any video games, do you? How much are the boots?
$5 for his shoes.
How's that
Okay.
going to-
Yeah. I got a son. My oldest is just turned 12, and he outgrows anything before he ever gets to
Well, we didn't have a hand-me-down, so
right. So he ended up
he'd never lose anything, and it would never break either. You know?
Pink Thunderbird. Oh, it's just a cool model.
Get $3 for that guy.
That's
Oh, do you too? Oh,
Dad,
did he?
that's the Marilyn Monroe model with that color of pink. That's pretty darn cool.
Dad, check the back. Dad,
You
open
like
up
it?
The back. And the doors open up.
1990.
Dad, the doors
The
open
doors,
up.
yep, the hood opens and the doors open. I think for $2 we're gonna grab that. We're just gonna. You ready to get back in the van? So I don't know how much of that you guys saw. We got a vintage DS. Come around here. My favorite handheld game system, the DS Lite. And this one's pink, rose pink, not like the gold rose or whatever. That's a little rarer, but it's a nice system. It doesn't light up, but I did 20. I gave him $20 for it. I ended up spending $230, and I think I did super duper well. So we bought the tents. We are coming back for everything because I don't have the cash. I gave them $60 to hang on to the stuff for me because she said she could do Venmo, and then she couldn't get her Venmo that she hadn't used in years activated enough where she was comfortable doing it that way. So I was like, well, let me go get the cash because I only have 60 on me, which is not something I tend to like to do, but I really wasn't planning on finding $250 worth of stuff all at once. But I gave them all the cash that I had, so I can't very well hit this other sale. I mean, I can with $6 or $8. All right, I'm gonna drive the car. You guys hang on, we'll see another sale in a minute. See, we just left their driveway, and that barn is where the second sale is. So I'm gonna stop in there and see if I can give them the same deal. Like, let me buy $200 worth of stuff, and I'll come back with the money in just a minute.
So much that we won't buy. We
What
would
is
totally
this?
buy.
1979, $1.
Daddy, just see what this is.
Oh, it's like a
It's a pop.
Etch-a-Sketch only. How old is this? Not very. You don't need that bow and arrow.
Let's go up there.
What?
Oh, a itty bitty toy.
Yay. Geography edition. Ooh, this always does well. Bodo. So, I get it, the community sales thing. But this is what I tend to find. The rural sales are better. The one-offs in the middle of nowhere are better for me as a general rule. I mean, I know a guy who hit a really busy community sale last year and found 40 3D Emblem shirts for like $3 a piece, and he made a fortune. But when I tend to hit licks, it tends to be in the sticks. I didn't do that on purpose, but it works. And this is super fun. And you guys didn't even see because I didn't record it, that second sale. Evie got a pink car. It's a
But this pink car is for the baby.
that's for the new baby.
Yeah.
Okay, she wants everything to be for the new baby.
No, he doesn't.
But okay, they know what I mean. But they have a ceiling mount DVD player at that sale where she got the pink car and I got the Milbrone and the Etch-a-Sketch thingy. And I didn't comp either of those, but I'm sure you know what they're worth by now. But basically all I got was the Milbrone, which is normally $15 plus shipping, and I don't know anything about that Etch-a-Sketch thing, but it's amazing, so we're gonna figure it out. And So much good stuff at the other sale. I think I may just quit at 9:30 and go home and process all this stuff. That would be the smart thing to do, which means it's probably not what I'll do. But I do have to go get cash because I spent so much money there, and she said she took Venmo, and then she decided she didn't take Venmo, or maybe her husband decided they don't take Venmo, and I don't blame somebody for that. That's fine. You do what you do. So here's the haul. These two are tents and this bunch of bags of stuff, and then we got to take this enormous tent down. Hey, we found another garage sale on the way home. There's a couple in this neighborhood that's right across the street and right across the main highway from my house. So we might hit a handful more before we get home. Also, I am dressed like an utter tool. Like bright hat, shark shirt, slim trunks, Crocs and socks. Yeah, I look awesome. I don't think we will get up there.
You don't want this. This has got beer. Oh.
Daddy,
Yes,
I
love.
want to have purple something, so that's why I wanted this one.
Well, that's just perfect then.
Yeah, they match your outfit.
Yeah,
Because you got purple there and you got purple here on your pants.
yeah. What did the guy go in there? And what's the everything?
Think of the sun.
What abracadabra thingy?
Abby Cadabby, though.
Oh, they're bubbles. It's a bubble. It's bubbles.
Okay, so I don't feel like I did a good job of showing you what I got. This Gigapet is vintage. It does not have batteries, so that means the batteries aren't exploded in it. But we don't know whether or not it works. $20 is probably more than I ought to spend on this. But she said it's got 99 dice in it, and they're all different sides. She made the claim, yeah, I guess you can see it down in there, that this makes Hello Kitty toast. So if it cleans up, that's $35, $40 piece. Size 11, just absolute standard Vans. And then Almond Brothers, Led Zeppelin, these were $1 a piece. Creedence, Wishbone Ash, Almond Brothers, Steely Dan, no, don't put Rolling Stones, Eric Clapton, Cat Stevens, it's such a good album, The Wall, and Alice Cooper. What did you find, Tiny Balls?
Yeah.
I don't think you need any of those, though.
Why the big ball?
That's about the simplest Rubik's Cube you ever saw.
Yeah. I have to go potty.
Oh, well, I don't think that's an option right this second. We will, but we're not very far from home. We'll wrap up quick.
Okay.
It's a nice day today. It really did turn into a really nice day, huh?
It's a little chilly this morning, though.
Yeah. The first time that we were at the garage, I was so cold.
Yeah.
But now I'm warm.
Okay, at this sale, we spent $2 on this going to grandma's suitcase, and then there's a camera in there that Asher has been obsessed with photography, so I spent $1 on that. It's a Polaroid thing. It's older, and the film might be worth something if he decides it's not fun or whatever, but the idea was buying it for him, I think. Okay, one more. We're not done yet. Oh, there's one over there too, so we got 2 more. I really like yard sailing on Thursday because I feel like there's a lot less people out and stuff isn't as picked over. Okay, so those 2 yard sales were both setting up for tomorrow, and the one person let us in, but there wasn't anything to buy, and the other person was obviously setting up for tomorrow once we got over there, and I didn't feel like being pushy twice, and it didn't look like anything stellar. We found this one, and then I just remembered that in 20 minutes there's a sale. It's supposed to start at noon. It's probably already going right by the house. So we're probably going to hit this one, see what's going on, and then hit that one by the house, and then be done. $2 a piece. I don't even know, but I know enough to know that made my whole day back on just this. So those video games were all empty except for Metroid Prime, but still at 20 bucks it was a steal. But I'm out of money, and now I found like all over print
Daddy, can I tell
Charlotte Hornets and vintage stuff, and so vintage Bugs Bunny and vintage Goofy. Is that what you found?
I found a shirt that had Goofy on it, and it was a kitty.
Yeah, it was a Getty, but we don't have any money. So we're gonna go get a whole bunch more money out again, and I'm gonna have to just not do any more yard selling this weekend. The van's completely full. So, but it's such good stuff. So I'm trying to get up here to get to an ATM. I don't even have my seatbelt on because just one side road to get to the ATM, and we will get a bunch of money out, and then we will go hit that sale, and then we will hit the sale right by our house, and then we will go home and be done, I think.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show, like, spring Thursdays, man, and you never know what you're gonna find at the next sale. So there's Rainbow Bright and Glowworms and AOP Vintage Single Stitch and Bugs Bunny and Goofy Single Stitch, and I gotta hit this ATM and we'll go back and see everything.
Now we got
Okay.
money to spend on this.
Let's go through these boxes. That's a $3 box. I guess I did all right. I literally ran out of room in the van, but I spent $500, almost $600 today. So I gotta go make it up. Let's get this stuff listed. So this is what we're dealing with. And there's a bicycle back here, and then like you can see there's a shopping bag because totes stacked up there. We were out of room in the van. It's crazy. So we're back home. I'm gonna hit the highlights of this last garage sale. I don't know how much footage I actually got, probably not very much, but I'll show you the really good stuff. I ended up spending $128, but 20 of it was totes that I bought to put all this crap in. These were the shopping bags that I got my stuff in. So much goodness. I don't even know if I can go through it all with you guys, but holy cow, you didn't see this. You didn't see this. I paid $7.50 for this. That might have been overpaying, but you guys know I'm pretty jazzed about Halloween masks anymore. But this one isn't vintage. So I got this Game Boy. It's not a Game Boy, it's a DS, and it has Diddy Kong in it, which is pretty awesome. Has that Game Boy case, which is pretty cool. I think that's probably for an advance. But we'll go through these clothes for sure. There's some, you can see I paid $1 for these each. Well, actually, this is a train, 1, 2, 3, and then this I paid $1 separately for. That's keep stuff. I don't think there's anything super interesting over there. This plane is pretty amazing, and it has a remote for that motor. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to do anything with that, but that was in the free pile. Okay, so I feel like you guys didn't get to see a lot of the things that I got, so I'm just going to go over them really quick because there's some real heat in here. This I paid $1 for in 1971, probably 16 bucks plus shipping. That one was really neat. That was one of the earliest things we found. This was hanging in a garage, and I was like, is that for sale? And they said, yeah, $5. I was gonna put it in the sale, but I didn't think anybody'd want it. So it's a Swingster XL. This is, I think these are like somebody did them themselves, cactus embroidery on this old pearl snap. But it was 50 cents. Shirts on that table. This has pictures of horses, and it's vintage. It's that vintage Wrangler tag. This has that double star, and then look, the black part is a star, and that's a vintage Wrangler. I don't know anything about that piece. Holding it down like that. This is the Big Mac, and then There's 2 of them, and those are hand painted, but they're old. And that Big Mac Sanforized tag is probably from the early 70s. These are 50 cents a piece, so I'm definitely getting those. Big Ben and Troy the Hare Palomalu. And this fits me. It's a men's XL Levi's trucker jacket. I think I paid $5 for these couple of denim jackets a piece. I was just handing her stuff and she's like, how's $40 for that whole pile? This is short sleeve single stitch. Yeah. Camo. These are $12, $15 all day long. This is an old Wrangler. Look at the point. Wrangler. Made in the US. Size 46. Men's. Got a nice cut to it. Cool jacket. I don't know what it's worth. G&D is a local trucking company, but this is such a good jacket. Like, I got it. This was in a free pile. It's stained, but I'm gonna try and wash them, and they'd be $10, $15 plus shipping. Another single stitch hunting. This one's long sleeve. This is new with tag and was 50 cents. I don't know who Ramus is, but it's a new with tag Cardinals shirt from 2010. Harley single stitch, Walter Brothers, which is our local, 50 cents. Ozzy's Place, Ozzy Smith's restaurant, a shirt. This one is DeLong, and it's that old bird DeLong satin jacket. Not in great shape, but it's really a cool piece. Another Swingster with the old Cardinals logo and the spell out on the back. And then I paid $40 for all of the Cardinals jackets.
And holy crap, are there a lot.
And this one is just real good.
Probably $40 by itself,
Yeah.
more.
Maybe more. I think the shell it's not leather, but still, that's an awesome jacket. And then the next is one of the last yard sales we went to, the one where I had to go get more money and I was super excited. And so I paid $5 for some of these and $2 for some of them, but not very much for any of them. Raiders Nutmeg, that is sick. Reba 1994 tour t-shirt, single stitch. Alan Jackson 1994 tour t-shirt, double-sided, single stitch. Where'd Caleb go? Oh, there he is. Salem vintage. I don't know if this is supposed to be like this, but it is what it is. I think this was in the $3 bin for some Salem. And then it has matching shorts, which I think Levi would probably wear.
Definitely.
Hard Rock Cafe Tokyo. That's like an 80s. And then there's 2 of these New Orleans ones. That's the Hanes tag, and this is the fruit tag.
Hey, your stuff's
I just
falling.
dropped all my stuff on the floor. It's because that Cardinals leather is so slippery. Dated in the 90s. These couple of deer
And dogs.
sweatshirt. No, this one's 1983. Isn't that a beaut? And then, are you watching the camera to make sure that I'm still in frame and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. This is made in the U.S. Adidas hoodie. Just a classic 90s hoodie. This one wasn't a huge banger, but it is dead stock, new with tag.
Oos, oos, oos.
So that's cool. Bud Paradise, and it does say Anheuser-Busch official on it. Single stitch. Aaron Tippin, Call of the Wild. That's a cool shirt, but unfortunately I was looking at comps for Aaron Tippin. It's probably only $15 or $20 shirt. Guess This is a good guest tag. I don't remember the
Kinda
guy's
like
name.
prison-ish.
Prison?
Like,
Oh,
The-
the bars, the cross hatching?
yeah.
Yeah, that's an older guest tag made in the US. And this is embroidered. Not a great shirt, but a cool one. This one
Is tiny.
is tiny. I think it's a crop top. It's a double or single stitch Calvin Klein. It says one size fits all Calvin Klein khakis. I don't know about that. It was worth picking up. If you're my age, you will remember Co-Ed Naked. Generally, aim at fire, admire. Co-Ed Naked. This is definitely from
Fire.
the 90s, and it's made in the U.S. single stitch. I don't know what that's worth. These are the best ones right here. This is Taz, and look at the colorway. They're wearing that 90s Charlotte Hornets colors. This one is Magic Johnson brand tees, and it is a all over print Charlotte Hornets. Just a real serious banger.
Would that fit me?
I mean, it would fit on you. A single stitch, Magic Johnson, men's medium. Holy cow. The only one listed like this is $250. I'm going to guess I'll get $180 for it. That's 2 this week that I've pulled. Evelyn asked me if Daddy, this would be good to get. It's a getter. It's a single stitch.
The Disney
Extra large
store.
Disney store, made in the U.S. Goofy, banger. And then this one, classic. Salem, I think? No. Fan Sportswear. The 6 champions, or no, 4-time champions. So this is only 96. And then like, anything else? All of this stuff was kind of like, these shorts are amazing. I paid $1 for these Umbro shorts and these Umbro shorts, and they're just cool soccer shorts. And then there's a big pile of mess over here. $5 wrestling shoes. Wrestling shoes always do well. This is the Hello Kitty toaster that puts Hello Kitty onto your toast. It's gonna need cleaned up, but probably will be good. TI-83 Plus. And then these games, man.
Games.
Games. I was super excited about these games. But most of them aren't in there. Metroid is, I paid $2 a piece. Metroid is in there. It's probably a $40 game. But Madagascar, that's a movie. And it's not in there. This is Player's Choice. You'd rather have, this is called Black Label, this is called Player's Choice. I'd much rather have a black label of this. But game, case and manual, I'll put a comp up. It's good. That's not in there, and it's probably worthless. Animal Crossing, not in there, but it does have an official Animal Crossing memory card, so that might make this worth even more. But kind of feels like it has 2 manuals. No, it just has a bunch of inserts. So this is probably good. I'll put comps up for these. GameCube,
Nothing.
nothing in there. Open Season, nope. Melee,
Nope.
Nope.
That sucks.
but this is this is worth the $2 I paid even without the game. And she said she's gonna talk to her son and ask him where the games are, and I can come get them tomorrow. This one is Happy Feet. It is in there, but who cares? This one
That's actually a good movie.
is
Happy
good.
Feet.
Well, but it's not a game that's worth anything. This is one I would have picked up anyway because the double case is worth money, even if this game isn't. And I don't know what the comps are on that, but I picked those up for $2. I don't know. There's so much stuff. Oh, these. I want to show you these. Chuck E. Cheese tickets from probably from the early 2000s, or
That's really cool. I wonder if you could actually spend those today.
Alex said that you can. I said I don't care because they sell for more online. Like let's say I have 300 tickets here. I'd get 6 Jolly Ranchers and a slap bracelet. But this will probably sell for $30 or $40 online.
And then you could get 100 Jolly
Yeah.
Ranchers and 12 slap
Same
bracelets.
sale as all of the vintage shirts. This, oh, she doesn't have her $1.50 price tag on Rainbow Bright anymore. And then we got a bunch of this kind of stuff with the figures. The figures are worth way more than the vehicle. I think that's probably about it. Let's look at this. This is an inflatable bag that says audio tapes on it. So like it's some SKC would have been blank tapes. And oh, this has like a strawberry shortcake toilet.
Who cares?
And a 7-Up stuff. And so I got these. These were 10 cents a piece things, and I just got 20 of them. The glow worm and Barney PVC figure. And then these Frisbees. Watch this fly, Levi. See if you can track it.
You have to circle that in the
So I
video
thought
because it's not very obvious.
That would be cool for the kids to play with. I did so stinking well. Like, I'm super excited about how well this day went. Oh, catch it! Oh, that would have been really good. And then we got a DVD player to mount to the top of the van.
Ooh.
And tents for our family and a bicycle that I should be able to get $150 just for the seat, and I don't even know what other parts are on it. So really good day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Subscribe.
Did that show up on screen?
No.
I didn't think so. All right. See you on the next one.